Microsoft came out and announced probably the biggest, most important thing they've ever announced regarding the Xbox, and it's really going to rub some people the wrong way and piss some people off. But hey, if you're an Xbox fan, you're going to be extremely happy with this. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for checking it out. So Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella came out and talked about Microsoft's gaming business, and he said a couple of things that really are going to rub some people the wrong way. And the main thing is that the gaming business itself is worth over $9 billion, and it's posting profitable. Okay, so this is exactly what he had to say, and of course I will link this in the description so you guys can check it out. He said, our gaming business now is more than $9 billion and growing profitably. The gaming world is growing faster than ever before, from gameplay across multiple devices to the explosive growth in streaming and esports, to new subscription services and mixed reality scenarios. We've launched new services, Mixer and Xbox Game Pass, to broaden our reach and enrich our gaming experience, both of which are off to a very strong start. So this is really great news for Microsoft as a whole, and it's really great news for gaming, because a lot of people think that Microsoft is trying to get out of the gaming industry and things like that. They think that Microsoft isn't making money, or that because the PlayStation 4 is beating the Xbox One in sales on the NPD that, you know, Microsoft is doing bad. And it's hard as a fan to kind of talk about this, because as a fan you want your company to do the best and to be the best, and they don't have to sell the most to be the best, in my opinion. There's a lot of things that people can enjoy that aren't the best selling, and that's perfectly fine. And it's always easy to go back to those Pachter comments to say, hey, Burger King doesn't sell as many as McDonald's, but Burger King ain't going nowhere. You know, and I think that that's a great scenario to kind of tie in with Xbox and PlayStation. Xbox isn't going anywhere, folks. I know a lot of people really kind of expected it to go anywhere, but gaming revenue increased by $44 million this past year on year, 3%. It's $1.66 billion, driven higher revenue by software and services. And it's offset a little bit in part by lower revenue from Xbox hardware, but you got to remember that whenever you see lower revenue for hardware, you have to remind yourself that the hardware is never what makes the money. It's always software and services that makes money. So you have to keep that in mind as well. As part of the more personal computing side, Microsoft's gaming business has seen its share of an increase. Active Xbox Live users are up by 4 million year on year for a total of 53 million users, which is an 8% increase compared to last year. Gaming revenue increased by 3% thanks to software and services sales, while Xbox software and services revenue alone grew by 11% year on year. So you can sit there and try and downplay that the Xbox One is doing okay, but Xbox software and services revenue grew by 11% year on year, and you have 4 million more active Xbox users, according to Xbox Live, than they had the previous year. And that's Microsoft coming into the big Xbox One X release, and you have big things like Crackdown 3 and Forza 7 and Cuphead and PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, which I believe is going to be huge on Xbox. So yeah, I think that's going to be one of those things where some people are going to have trouble taking this in, because it's good Xbox news, and we know good Xbox news never goes over well. If you want to talk about news with the Xbox, it's always got to be negative, but this isn't negative. I mean, let's just be honest. The Xbox is doing fine. I mean, you're going to sit there and look at the thing and go, oh, well, they lost on the NPD, and they haven't really sold a whole ton over the past 5-6 months. They've lost to Sony on the NPD every month. And then when you look at them actually making money, I think that that's the important part for Microsoft. It's hard as fans to sit back and say, okay, well, they're content making money. They're giving us the best console, the best online. They're giving us games. They're giving us the most powerful console of all time as well. Like I said before, they're giving us all these things, and they seem content with that. I mean, it doesn't seem like they're really going after Sony, and I think that's something that either we're going to have to deal with or we're not. But at the end of the day, Xbox isn't going anywhere, and this is probably the best announcement that their CEO has ever made in regards of Xbox. So I will link this stuff in the description, like I said. Make sure you guys let me know what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel tremendously. Share it on social media. All that good stuff. Let's get the word out. Thanks. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.